Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy. Now, these names seem familiar, but where do they come from? What do these names have in common with each other? Well, first of all, these infamous names are all names of famous serial killers. You heard that right, serial killers. Second, their gruesome stories have been turned into popular documentaries and even feature films costing millions of dollars, and probably a couple of therapy sessions for the actors. But third, and perhaps the most surprising, is that almost 80% of viewers of these documentaries, of these movies, of these series are women. You might ask yourself this. Women? The female population. Murder. Isn't that like ironic? Surprising, isn't it? But why do women be so fascinated by stories of murder, mystery, and horror? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's speech. My name is Nurse Afika Akila Binti Mama Esli from ELC590, and this is Why Women Love Murder, the psychology behind true crime obsession. Together, you and I will dive into the fascinating psychology behind this obsession, exploring how true crime offers adrenaline-fueled excitement, taps into survival instincts, and fosters a sense of community. Let us unpack together why the tales of these real-life monsters appeal and are so compelling to so many of our ladies. Now let's start by exploring why these gruesome stories are so fascinating in the first place. Like, what is it about true crime that keeps us on the edge of our seat? Like, is it the suspense, or the killing methods, or the journey of the said serial killer? Now, the answer is that it is all about the brain's fight or flight response. Now, imagine that you're watching a true crime documentary late at night. Your heart races, your palm sweats, and your mind is on high alert, even though you're completely safe on your couch. Why is that? Now, this adrenaline rush comes from the perceived danger of the story. It's like riding a roller coaster, the thrill of being on the edge without the actual risk of falling. But, it's not just about the adrenaline. True crime also taps into our love of puzzles. Take Netflix hit documentary Making a Murderer. Viewers didn't just watch passively. They became detectives. They analyzed clues, they debated evidence, and they formed theories about what really happened. Because essentially, true crime is interactive. True crime is interactive because it challenges us to solve mysteries and uncover the truth. This psychological thrill is a big part of the appeal, because true crime offers a safe way to explore our darkest curiosities from a distance without jeopardizing our own well-beings and whereabouts. But, there is more to this fascination than just entertainment or filling your time with nothing. For many women, true crime feels like a preparation for the real world. Now, have you guys heard of Bear's Ultimate Survival Guide? Now, it's about this Australian guy who travels all around the world, like deliberately trying to kill himself every chance he gets with poisonous plants, venomous snakes, or deadly grizzlies, and miraculously surviving each one of them because of his coincidentally aligned skills. Now, his name is Bear Grylls. He was pretty famous. Does it ring a bell? Right. True crime documentaries are basically that, but for women. Similar concept, but for urban survival, because it equips women with the tools to navigate a world where the dangers aren't wild animals, but people with harmful intentions. Like, think about it. Women are disproportionately targeted by violent crime. Walking home alone at night, taking a taxi with a stranger, or even dating online, this situation comes with risk. Watching true crime helps women recognize red flags and prepare for potential dangers. As said by Dr. Elizabeth Yardley, a criminologist and also associate professor at Birmingham City University, by watching these documentaries, many women believe that they're increasing their chances of not becoming a victim. Because remember, folks, the final goal is not to be another scratch in the wall of scores. but it is to fight back and survive. So we've talked about the thrill and the survival instincts behind why women love true crime. But there is one more factor that makes this genre so popular, especially among ladies: the sense of community it creates. Because let's face it, fellas, true crime isn't just a genre, it's a movement. For many women, this shared experience transforms what could be dark and isolating interest into a source of comfort and connection. Because there is a distinct beauty in taking life's darkest moments and transforming them into the very foundation of the abundance of good that flows into your life. But why is this sense of community so powerful? Because fear can be isolating. Now, talking about true crime allows women to confront their fears in a safe and supportive environment. It's a way of saying, I'm not alone in this way. I'm not alone in feeling this way. Now, women find themselves discussing their favorite cases. Yes, we have our own favorite cases, let's move on. Analyzing clues, and even sharing safety tips in casual conversations. It's a way to bond over mutual fears, learn from each other, and feel a part of something bigger, as majorly twisted as it sounds. But Karen Kilgariff, the co-host of My Favorite Murder, once said, talking about true crime is how we face our fears together. So, do we now know why women love true crime? It is not just about morbid curiosity or the thrill of the unknown. It's about understanding the world, preparing for potential dangers, and connecting with others who share similar fears and interests. It taps into our deep-seated need to understand the darkness in human nature while providing a sense of control and connection in this unpredictable world. Whether it's about facing fears, understanding the worst in humanity, or simply enjoying a good mystery, true crime documentaries have become more than just a genre. They've become a cultural phenomenon. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, as captivating as these stories and documentaries may be, there is a fine line between healthy curiosity and obsession. These serial killers are real people, and the lives they took belong to real people also. Individuals with hopes, dreams, and the desire to survive. Let's honor their stories, not just with fascination, but with empathy, awareness, and a commitment to making our world a safer place. So, the next time you find yourself binging on a true crime series, ask yourself this: what is it that you're really searching for in these stories? Thank you.